streaming live, tackling the topics everyone's talking about online. Share, engage, interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
Welcome to Newsfeed Now on this Thursday. We're going back live to the NFL Draft where things really are heating up in Nashville, Tennessee, and we are talking about a severe weather situation hitting the South. But first, the number of measles cases in the U.S. is now at the highest number on record since the disease was declared eliminated nationwide in 2000. Analysis of data from state and local health departments reveals 681 cases of measles have been reported in 22 states this year. Previously, the highest number of reported cases in a single year was 667. That was in 2014. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says most of these cases are appearing in areas that have low vaccination rates. All right, we're going to bring in Dr. Gary Wheeler, Chief Medical Officer of the Arkansas Department of Health. Dr. Wheeler, thanks for joining us here on Newsfeed Now.
Good morning.
All right, so what can you tell us about what's happening in this in the South, really, with measles?
Well, I can speak most directly about my own state in Arkansas. There's been a lot of concern about measles. We actually have not documented a case in our state. We're surrounded by states who have had occasional cases that have been reported. The specifics of those cases I can't tell you in terms of imported cases versus those who have traveled to affected areas like Washington and Oregon. We have not documented a case yet, but in our department there's been a lot of concern that's been raised by practitioners across the state. There are a lot of kids with rashes, and so everyone's worried now that every rash is measles. So we've had to do a lot of work in our state to get samples, test them, potentially isolate children for a while until we can get results and then get them back into school.
You mentioned that healthcare providers are worried. Should parents be concerned as we're seeing more and more cases in the United States, now 22 states reporting cases of measles?
Well, I think as a parent, you have to be cautious. The things that are the big items for me are whether any family member has traveled to an area where measles might be active. And so it used to be, we didn't have to worry about that in the Western Hemisphere, but that's changed in the last couple of years. And so if someone has traveled to New York City, had particular contact, for instance, with some of the affected populations there, or the states out west like Washington and Oregon, and they develop a rash and have some of the other classic symptoms of measles, yeah, then the parent needs to be very worried and seek immediate consultation. For the rest of the folks who have kids who do not have that kind of contact, and there are no cases in the community, I think it is typically not a concern. It's worth talking to your provider if there's any question at all. But I think that most parents can kind of relax if there's not active measles in their community and they've not traveled themselves or their child has not had contact with someone who's traveled to those affected areas.
We are visiting with Dr. Gary Wheeler from Arkansas. Doctor, as you look at diseases like this, is it normal for a cyclical nature of things to re-show up after they're, for lack of a better word, dormant?
Well, this is a case where we actually had eliminated the disease literally from the Western Hemisphere. But there are other parts of the world, for a lot of different reasons, that measles has not been suppressed. And you're seeing measles around the world in places where there are war conditions, where the infrastructure for healthcare is broken down and people are not able to get their normal immunizations. The biggest example right now in the world is in Madagascar, where literally thousands of people have been affected and many have died, in a situation where you have families and children who are living on the margins. They're very vulnerable because of poverty and hunger. Their immune systems are not normal, and measles is even worse in those conditions than it is in our world.
Finally, before you go, should there be a concern? Should the United States be on higher alert, or do you believe that we can control this once again, as again 22 states have reported this?
You know, this outbreak is like any outbreak that the public health system faces. The most important thing is to identify and recognize disease when it presents. We need to isolate those individuals. We need to evaluate the contacts of those individuals. And typically, with a good immunization program and a good solid public health system, we are able to contain these outbreaks.
Dr. Gary Wheeler, thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time here on Newsfeed Now.
Thank you.
Moving on, we've talked all week about it, but now it's time to put down the conversation and get to the party and the drafting. We're just hours away from the NFL draft in Nashville, and as you would expect, downtown is buzzing with activity from stages to vendors. Big names already in town. Emily Pride joins us with more.
Hello from downtown Nashville. We're at the site of the NFL draft stage. You can see it's coming along quite nicely here behind me. And as you can probably also hear, they're doing some sound checks because it's not just for the draft. That stage also doubles as a musical stage throughout the entire weekend. And although it's daylight right now, it looks even brighter with all the bright lights on the stage. There are multiple screens, 2 different sets on either end, one for the NFL Network and one for ESPN. Now, we've been here for weeks covering every step of this massive construction progress, but for network personalities who just arrived today, boy, were they in for a surprise.
Well, first of all, you get off the plane and there's signage everywhere in the airport, and it was like, okay, this is a big deal. And then there's already, I got in on Sunday, and there was already kind of a buzz in town building, so it's going to be awesome. It's such a great city. We're all excited to be here, and then it feels like every day the energy is just starting to build, and hopefully it get to Thursday night and the top's going to kind of blow off.
It's not the first rodeo for Nashville in hosting big events, but this is the biggest one. So it's just they're just up in their game. That doesn't surprise me.
All right, Bree Teeley has been with us all week long from Nashville, Tennessee, trying to get her called right now on Skype. This is the way we do things. If you're joining us on Newsfeed Now for the first time, we don't do things to the world of satellites. We do them all right here on the computer, all right here on things that you can do from your smartphone. And look at that. I can't get Bree. That's just the way technology is sometimes. We're going to call her back one more time. Matt Sewell, would you go to Nashville for the NFL draft? You would, huh? What would you do there? Am I hearing you? Which microphone am I hearing you through? Okay, so you don't have a microphone. Okay, all right. All right, so we do not have Bree. Unfortunately, she was not drafted to join us on this NFL day. Look, earlier today and into yesterday, storms turned deadly in Louisiana. Severe weather pounded parts of the South overnight. At least 2 people have died. I'll show you some video from Rushton, Louisiana. Power is out all across the city. There are multiple roadblocks near Interstate 20. This is due to debris. Power lines down as well. Reed Lieberger, who is in Rushton, joins us now. Reed, I guess kind of paint the scene. What are you seeing right now? What happened?
From what we know, that we had an apparent tornado come down just before 2 a.m. You can see behind me here, Chase Bank, half the roof has been torn off this thing, and this damage is not even close to the worst. Now, we couldn't even get to the other side of I-20. We drove around for about 40 minutes to get about a mile or two, and the damage is pretty extensive. Again, pretty confident that this was a tornado. The National Weather Service survey teams from Shreveport, they are surveying this damage. Louisiana Tech essentially took a direct hit through baseball. Softball stadium essentially ruined as well. So again, you see this bank behind me, the ATMs are crushed, the roof about half of it.
Technical difficulties. You could hear the wind really whipping around there in Louisiana. Obviously, a very scary situation. Let's do some searching right now on social media and see exactly if we've got any pictures there. Going to search Rushton, Louisiana here on Twitter and find out if we have anything to show you. Obviously, it's a scary situation anytime you have storms like that. I'm not finding anything pulled up right here, but again, a little bit of technical difficulties we're having today. You've been able to witness that as well. So let's wrap up our show now a little bit early, but we're going to do it with some more sports news from football to track and field. Running is something I've never been a big fan of, but there are a couple of athletes in Louisiana that are putting aside autism to run as fast as they can. Chris Demergen has more.
You the man. Toughest guy at Oak Grove.
Yeah. Noah Sharpland's energy is infectious. It's revered by many outside Oak Grove city limits.
My idol is Jesse Owens. He's one of the fastest trackmen in the Olympics.
Diagnosed with autism at 2 years old, Sharpland was told he'd never be able to talk. Recently, the freshman took part in Sterlington's track and field meet. He's been the Tigers cheerleader for a while. Now others are reciprocating the support.
Now with this, I mean, you have to pace lap and calm yourself.
Sharplin is joined by Panther star Katie Bird. She's the two-time defending district MVP, reigning 3,200-meter regional champion, already has multiple scholarship offers. Bird, too, has autism.
You have to find someone borderline insane to want to run miles and miles on their free time. All these other sports, they're like, oh no, coach made us run 5 laps. And we're like, that's an easy day.
She dominated in Sterlington's recent meet. She took gold in 4 different events.
No matter what's going on life, no matter a bunch of bad mood you're in, everything just stops and you're just content as you can be, just placing one foot in front of the other. It's just magical in a way.
Bird and Sharplin share a connection that goes beyond the sport of running.
Her mother, Cindy, was his OT.
Noah and Katie would both do different types of therapy together, and they bonded at a very young age.
We met them first at Northeast through Northeast's program that they have for the OT department. You know, the friendship grew.
These two are just like any other student athlete. They're defying the odds, and they're not being prevented from pursuing their dreams.
The track team and I, we're going to have a great season of track.
Running is a sport that does not care on what you have. It will treat you as equal, and no one can tell you that you didn't deserve it because you've just went through the exact same thing as the 600 to 300 other kids just went through.
All right, Chris joins us now from Monroe, Louisiana. Chris, first off, how did you find this story, and what inspiration did you glean from these guys?
Aaron, thanks for having me. First and foremost, thoughts and prayers to everyone over in Ruston, Louisiana, 30 minutes away from us. I'm really praying for those guys. On to the story. I was tipped off by a resident of Oak Grove, Louisiana. They sent me a Twitter message saying that, hey, there's a guy up here named Noah Sharplin who is running track. And we've interviewed Noah before. Our other guy in our sports department, Spencer Tillis, also did a story on Noah Sharplin, but for the first time, he's running track. And actually, as I was leaving, our assignment editor, Phil Duckworth, informed me that there's a lady from Sterlington, Katie Bird, who's also running track, and she does really well. As a matter of fact, as I just mentioned in the story, she won all 4 events that day, gold, in each of those events. So it all happened so fast, but I was more than happy to put those kids out there. Those kids really deserve it.
All right, Chris, let's shift gears. I was planning to talk to you about this anyway after looking at your Twitter feed. Let's talk about what happened at Louisiana Tech's University. You said you were 30 minutes away. Right now, we, from your Twitter page, got pictures pulled up from the softball stadium. What can you tell us about the campus there and what you have heard?
Yeah, I was anchoring the morning show with our Chelsea Jones. We were out there live every half hour. At first, we didn't realize the extent of the damages because it was so dark outside when our Brian Briggs went out there live at 5 o'clock. But when Brian was live at 6, when the sun was out, we saw. And honestly, Chelsea and I were shocked because we just didn't believe, we just couldn't believe what we saw. But the softball field, I mean, everything at Louisiana Tech is just not a good place to be right now. There are down trees, down power lines. The baseball stadium, Patterson Park, where the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs baseball team plays, that is completely is damaged right now. A lot of the roofing is off the stadium. The softball field, as you just mentioned, Aaron, there's a lot of down trees over there. Some of the seats have come undone over there. The press box has been damaged. The soccer field apparently took the biggest hit from what I saw on Twitter. But it's just a very, very sad situation. Aaron, I'm sure you mentioned earlier there were 2 fatalities from that tornado in Ruston.
Chris, you brought up something that's interesting, and I've covered tornadoes in my time in this business as well. And darkness does a lot to hide the damage left behind. And I think a lot of these videos and these pictures that I'm showing off your Twitter page really show a whole lot. This is from Love Field. Is that the baseball field?
Yes, that is the baseball park where the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs play. Important to note, we're still trying to figure out if Grambling, which is 5 minutes away from Louisiana Tech, suffered any damage as well. We're working on that. We do know right now, Ruston, there's some other pictures on my Twitter account as well. A shopping center where the local Planet Fitness is, that's completely damaged. I mean, Ruston is just not a place you want to be right now.
Do you know classes obviously canceled today, maybe tomorrow as well?
Yes, for those watching, Louisiana Tech University's out. Lincoln Parish Schools are out. Louisiana Delta Community College and Ruston campus, that is out. We don't know how long they're going to be out for. We just know they're out for today.
Taking a look now at the soccer field, you said that kind of took the brunt of the damage from what you've heard.
It did. You know, honestly, that's the first thing we heard about was the soccer field. But again, where everything is located, you have the soccer field. Then next door, you have the softball stadium. Then across the street from the softball stadium, you have the baseball field. So it just goes to tell you how massive this tornado really was and how dangerous. I mean, it really was for the city of Ruston.
Do we know about dorm rooms? I'm looking at the baseball stadium now. Dorm rooms look like they're okay from what I've seen.
There were reports of some dorms being damaged. The exact dorms, I don't know off the top of my head right now, but we do have reports of dorms being damaged, yes.
Okay, that is something to take a look at. I'm continuing to go down. Fantastic stuff here right now. Chris, before you go, anything else that you have to add from this? Your boss, Andy Peterson, tweeted out some pictures as well.
You know, just, again, down power lines, just the city of Ruston, it just is going through a lot. Just keep them in your thoughts and prayers if you can, Aaron.
All right. Chris, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time here on Newsfeed Now. Thank you. As we continue to look at some of these images, this is Andy Peterson, news director there in Monroe. This is a gas station. Obviously, some major damage here in this area. That's kind of a telling sign there is West Interstate 20. A lot is going on. The National Weather Service has not confirmed that this is a tornado yet. From my understanding, and I've covered a lot of tornadoes, take a look at these trees in this video. There was some whipping going around in something like that. I assume at some point that a tornado will be confirmed out of this. 2 fatalities because of this storm has been reported there in Louisiana, something we will continue to follow out of Louisiana. This is Ruston, Louisiana. Louisiana Tech campus hit very hard. Going to continue to follow that. You can find out more right here on Newsfeed Now. Got to take a break, though, for 23 and a half hours. We'll see you right back here on a Finally Friday at 11. Bye, guys.